I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe in the community.
That is right now at 10. About a dozen farm animals are now safe after being taken away from an alleged illegal slaughter farm. Tonight, documents show the Hernando County Sheriff's Office knew about this for quite some time. It is a new day, though, for dozens of animals saved from slaughter. These pigs, ducks, and roosters all arrived at a sanctuary today from the same farm under investigation for killing a former racehorse. This is just a fraction of the animals that activists were hoping to rescue.
And Fox 13's Genevieve Curtis has been following this story for weeks now. She has new documents in this investigation. Genevieve, what'd you find?
Allie, there is a happy ending for a handful of animals rescued from that Brooksville property. But tonight we have new documents showing the sheriff's office had knowledge about the troubling property and allegations of animal cruelty almost 2 years before animal activists alerted them. This is what freedom looks like for these pigs, ducks, and roosters who arrived at the Animal Recovery Mission Sanctuary today, rescued from a farm in Brooksville alleged to be an illegal slaughterhouse.
We'll just ensure that they have an amazing rest of their life. These animals will never be sold. They'll never be adopted out.
The rescue trailer from Brooksville was mostly empty. These animals were all that remained at the farm after the men running it packed up most of the animals and left in the middle of the night last month. Animal activist Richard Kudo spent 2 years undercover working to expose the farm with the hopes of rescuing the hundreds of animals he saw there.
It's what we've always done with other sheriff's offices and other counties. Tactically raid the property, make arrests, rescue the animals, let them live out their lives at an incredible sanctuary, and that didn't happen. So we're probably looking at in the high thousands of animals that have now disappeared.
In December of 2023, ARM handed over its findings from the undercover operation at the Brooksville farm to the Hernando County Sheriff's Office. That included a video of the butchering of a former racehorse named Funny Biz. We now have documentation showing the Sheriff's Office was aware of the farm's activities since at least April of 2022. Well before ARM's investigation.
Apparently nothing happened.
In April of 2022, Diane Morton was riding her bike on the Suncoast Trail, which runs alongside of the property.
I saw this poor sheep strung up by two back legs with ropes, and the sheep was alive. He's going to tell you differently. The sheep was alive. He was screaming and crying. All the animals around, a few hundred animals.
She called 911, and it is all documented in this report, which says a Hernando County deputy informed the operators at the farm about the Humane Slaughter Act, that the animals needed to be unconscious before killing them. The owner assured the deputy that's what they do. The deputy noted that the operators were skinning the animals in front of other animals, and that they needed to do it in another area. And with that, the case appears to have been closed, even though the farm is not a licensed slaughterhouse.
I used to trust the sheriff's office. I have issues with that now.
Morton isn't the only resident who tells Fox 13 they complained about the acts of animal cruelty taking place on the farm. But at this point, only one worker has been charged with misdemeanor animal cruelty.
The sheriff's office had the opportunity to seize all of those animals legally. They had the evidence.
And the sheriff's office has continued to say that these cases take time and that they have 2 open investigations. They are working with the FDLE and the Department of Ag. We have reached out to the sheriff's office to find out how many complaints it received in the last 2 years about this property. We'll update you when we hear back.